If you have a house in Tallmadge, Ohio, and you want to sell the property fast for cash and for a fair price and keep everything very convenient and easy, then this video is for you. My name is Dave Perchin, and for over 14 years, my team and I have been buying houses in and around Tallmadge, Ohio. And in this video, I'm going to describe to you why so many sellers of property in Tallmadge and surrounding areas prefer to work with a direct buyer like me and like us over working with a traditional buyer who's working with a real estate agent and who's using some kind of mortgage lender to buy the house, because that could get very complicated. It could create a lot of hoops for you to jump through, and these are all hoops that are avoidable when you sell the property to us. So the first way that we keep it very easy for you is we're going to buy your house in Tallmadge and it's as is condition. And what that means is you don't got to fix anything, so there's no going to the Home Depot. You don't got to paint, you don't got to, clean. There's no cleaning involved. You don't need to fix the roof or hire a handyman. You don't have to do anything at all. We're a true as-is buyer, so you don't got to clean up. You don't got to run a broom across the ground or into the floor and mop, or you don't have to do anything whatsoever, and you don't got to haul anything away. So a typical conversation with the seller of a property in Tallmadge is, you as the seller, you can take anything that you want out of the house, any family collectibles or family belongings, and anything that you want out of the house, by all means you can take it, but anything that you just don't want or don't need, you simply could leave behind and we'll take care of it for you. And what allows us to buy these houses in their as-is condition is we're a cash buyer. And this is the biggest distinction, or this is the biggest difference between us versus a traditional buyer. These are the type of buyers that are driving around with a real estate agent. They're making offers. They're making you fill out a whole stack of paperwork to work with them. It gets very convoluted and complicated. The biggest thing is that they're working with some kind of mortgage lender to buy the house. And these mortgage lenders, that's essentially just a bank. I think we both know that a bank has their best interests in mind. You're the lowest one on the totem pole. When there's a buyer, a traditional buyer, who's using a bank to buy this house, well, the bank is going to send through their formal inspection, and this person, they're paid to scrutinize your house. They're paid to nitpick everything, test every outlet, test every single light switch, test every light bulb. It could be intrusive, is what it is, but it's absolutely ridiculous. And then if you survive this scrutinizing, intrusive inspection that your traditional buyer just had to do, the buyer or the lender makes them do this, right? I don't think even these traditional buyers are bad people by any means, but since they're working with a third-party lender, they're forced to do all this, right? And then if you survive that thorough inspection, now you have an appraisal. This bank or this mortgage company has an appraiser that's going to come through, and they're going to scrutinize it even more, because these appraisers, their client is the bank, right? So this is all just creating hoops for you to jump through, because if this bank or this mortgage lender pulls the rug out from this thing and cancels it, you are right back to square one. You just wasted a ton of time. You got people trekking through the house. All of this is unnecessary, and it's avoidable when you sell the house to a direct buyer like us, because we're going to buy the house in its as-is condition. There's no formal inspections whatsoever. There's no appraisals whatsoever. We're not sending anyone through. We're going to buy the house as it sits, like we've done with hundreds and hundreds of people, and we're going to keep it easy for you as well. So if you have a house in Tallmadge and you want to sell fast, easily, and conveniently and avoid the hassle of working with a traditional buyer, give us a call today at 614-300-5151 or visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. Now, I know it says Columbus in the website name. That's because we were founded in Columbus, but we buy houses in Tallmadge, Ohio. We're all over Akron and Canton and all across the great state of Ohio. And when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation. So we just need to know more about the house that you're selling, and then know more about the timeline that you're looking to close. And this is a key thing, and this is what you get with us and not a traditional buyer. But we're able to close this transaction on your timeline. You're in control, the ball's in your court, and if you want to close or need to close quickly, we absolutely could accommodate that. Or if you want to create, if you need something more flexible and we want to shoot for a future date and kind of work around whatever scheduling that you have, we could accommodate that as well. When you're selling to a traditional buyer, you got to close on their schedule. It's whenever their lender gives this thing the green light. With us, there's no third-party approvals, so you got to tell us, or you just tell us when you want to close this thing so we can accommodate, and we're going to make you a fair cash offer on the house. If our offer works for you, great. We'll move forward, and we're going to communicate easily and transparently throughout the whole process. You're always going to know where we're at in the process. But if our offer doesn't work for you, that's okay too. There's no pressure. We're going to shake hands and part as friends. We're not going to have sales gimmicks and tactics, and there's no pressure, right? This is not some used car dealership. This is not some call center. Some foreign call center. You know the ones you probably get calls and texts all the time. Who are these people, right? They're not even in Ohio. We're local. We have hundreds of references and reviews from people in Ohio. This is where we live and this is where we're from. We're not some foreign call center, and we're not a traditional buyer that's going to make you jump through 100 hoops, and we're going to treat you fair like a neighbor, because that's exactly what we are. So if you have a house in Tallmadge, Ohio that you're looking to sell fast for cash, we buy houses in Tallmadge, Ohio, and my name is Dave Perchin. I look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.